Oh yeah.
Hello everybody, what is up? My name's MVPerry, and today we're gonna be ranking Mario movie characters based on simp level, because some of the characters, you have to admit, are kind of simping. The different rankings we have is the ultra simp section, the simp section, a little bit of a simp section, not a simp section, and the literally never simps at all simp section. I'm just gonna address the monkey in the room, the fact that I'm wearing a Donkey Kong cosplay that is way too tight for me. This is a medium for kids, you guys. It is not comfortable, but I'm doing it for the video, okay? Starting off, we have Super Mario himself. It's me, Mario. And Mario, you know, people will say, oh, he's simping because, you know, he goes through 8 worlds over and over again to save the princess over and over. But this is movie Mario, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Mario's #1 goal in the movie is not to save Peach. She's already saved herself. She doesn't need saving. It's to save Luigi, his brother. He wants to save him and will do anything that it takes to make sure that he's okay. But Mario definitely is simping a little bit for Peach. Not ultra simp, just, you know, basic kind of a simp. Next up, we got Luigi. And normally, you know, the whole thing about Luigi is throughout the movie, he's like the damsel in distress. He's kind of stuck with Bowser and he can't get out. Mario needs to save him. Everyone needs to save him. So it's not like there's a love interest, but there's 2 parts where I feel like Luigi definitely is simping. Part number 1, early on in the movie, Mario says, Destiny's calling. And Luigi's like, Destiny from high school? Like some random girl that he probably had a crush on. He thinks Destiny's calling? And the fact that he even brought that up, that shows that he's definitely simping a bit. And later on in the movie, you know, Luigi's whole thing is he's scared of everything. But Peach is like, wow, you're super brave, Luigi. Like, you don't seem afraid or anything. And he's like, yeah, that's kind of my thing. He's trying his best to riz her up and act like he's not scared of anything. And that is for Peach that he does that. So I definitely would put him in the simp category. I think he is definitely a bit of a simp. Next up, we got Toad. And Toad, normally, he seems like he's just doing his thing, doing his adventure, and that's cool and good. But there's a particular moment, once again, there's a moment in the movie when I'm like, little bro is kind of simping here. You know, Peach is surprised that Toad wants to come with her to the Kong Kingdom. And he's just like, I told you, princess. I wouldn't let anything hurt you. I won't let anybody hurt you. And he's like acting all tough and stuff. I could see a little bit of simp here. I'm gonna put him in a little bit section. Not quite as much as Mario and Luigi. Now we have Princess Peach. And Princess Peach, like, I don't know. I feel like romance is like the last thing on her mind. She's got so much to deal with running a whole kingdom of toads and stuff. I don't see it, you know. I don't see her being a simp. Even for Mario. She likes Mario. And she likes the fact that he can take all those hits and he doesn't know when to quit and all that stuff. She said to Mario, you can tell there's moments when she's flirting with Mario a bit. But I don't know. I don't get that vibe for some reason. Like, it's like she wants Mario to simp for her. I don't see her simping really, so I put her in the not a simp section. Next up, we got Bowser. You guys already know, I don't even need to talk about this one. Bowser's like whole thing in the movie is he is simping for Peach so hard. He is so down bad for Peach that he wants her to marry him and is freaking playing piano, writing songs for her. Peaches, 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 peaches. Oh yeah. I think it's awesome, but he's definitely an ultra simp. Like, he's still super cool and everything, but come on, man. He's probably the biggest simp in the whole movie. Not even, no contest. Now we have Donkey Kong himself. Donkey Kong does not seem like he's simping at all. Like, he just seems like he wants to be the center of attention, be strong, get his dad's approval, and eat bananas all day. I put him in the never simp section. Next up, we got Kamek, and Kamek is literally just an old henchman of Bowser, and I guess maybe you could potentially say he simps for Bowser in the sense that, like, he'll do everything for Bowser, but, like, I don't think he likes Bowser like that. I don't think he's thinking of kissing Bowser or whatever. I think he just will do everything for Bowser. So just for that, the sake of how willing he is to just follow Bowser, and including getting his hands crushed by Bowser's piano, I put him in a little bit of a simp section. Now we have Cranky Kong, and Cranky Kong is just an old man, okay? He's just an old man who loves his army and his nation. I don't see him simping in any way whatsoever. He was not making things easy for the princess. If he was a simp, he would have been like, oh, of course you can have the Kong army. No, he was making it hard for her, so I put him in the never simp section. Now we have the Blue Shell, the General Koopa, and he is awesome. I love him as a character, but you know what? Like, this guy's not simping for girls. This guy's not simping for romance. If there's one thing he simps for, it's just to, like, you know, be top ranking general and kill all the enemies, and, like, you can't even call it simping. That's just drive. That's just passion. That's Sigma. He's true Sigma. I put him in the never simp section. Now we have Wedding Bowser, which is literally just Bowser, but, like, with his wedding gear. If there was a section even higher than ultra simp, I would put him there. But he fits, you know, in the ultra simp section. They're both the same character, honestly. But, like, come on, he's all dripped up. He's practicing his lines of asking out Peach. He's practicing, like, saying stuff like, oh, it really takes, you really make a guy want to come out of his shell. You know, like, come on, bro. He's simping hard. He definitely goes in the ultra simp section. Lumali is just a cryptic, depressed, insane star, and there is 0 simp detected. Just goes in the never simp section. Dry Bones is literally like a creature. I don't even know if he has a mind, if he's even capable of simping. I put him in the never simp section. Now we have the Penguin King. Penguin King is a true Sigma, you guys. Penguin King is true Sigma. In fact, I'm putting Sigma as part of the never simp section because that's where Penguin King fits. He's like, they would make an edit of him, you know, with that cool funk music. That's what the Penguin King is. He would never simp. He would rather protect his kingdom. Now we have Pauline. Pauline actually, like, she's barely in the movie. She's just like a cameo, really. I can't call her not a simp either. I can't call her anything. I have no idea because she's barely in the movie. I'm putting her in the not a simp section. Now we have Cat Mario, and Cat Mario, honestly, is even less of a simp than regular Mario because at this mode, he's just a cat, and all he's thinking about is beating Donkey Kong. It's not really relevant. It's just Mario, so I'll put him in the same section as Mario. Now we have Shy Guys, and Shy Guys, I'm not gonna lie, like, there's not much personality. They're hiding behind the mask, but I'm not gonna lie. This is literally headcanon right here. This is not in the movie. I'm just right now headcanoning that they're simps because I could easily see them acting like all shy and stuff, but in their head, they're creating fantasies and reading fan fictions. I could literally see that happening. I'm putting them in the simp section. Now we have Spike. This guy's a jerk to Mario and Luigi. He's literally just like rude to them and bullies them, and honestly, I'll put him in the not a simp category. It's not like true never simp Sigma. I could see him simping for someone at some point, but for the most part, he's not a simp. Now we have Diddy Kong, just because of the fact that not only does he have a girlfriend, Dixie Kong, but the fact that he is the only one in the whole arena cheering for Donkey Kong still, even when Cranky Kong said to shut up, he's still cheering Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong. In a friendship bros way, he's 100% simping for Donkey Kong. So I'll put him in a little bit of a simp section. Now we have King Boo, and normally King Boo does not give off anything that he would be a simp. He's a king, he's a Sigma, he's freaking awesome. But there is one thing, the fact that his tongue is constantly sticking out. Like, what is he looking at? Like, every image, he just got his tongue out. Like, this bro is like staring at somebody. He's simping hard. He's like, like freaking cartoon level. I'm gonna put him in the simp section. Just once again, similar to Shy Guy. That's my headcanon, okay? I might be massacring these characters' actual personalities here. Now we have Koopa Troopa, and the Koopa Troopas are a little bit of a simp, similar to Kamek, just because they follow Bowser's every order. They're simping for Bowser. They will literally sacrifice themselves for Bowser. Now we have King Babam. We're almost at the end. We got King Babam, and King Babam, I don't see it. I really don't see him as a simp. He's just there at the wedding to show respect for Bowser. I really don't see any kind of simp tendencies. Now we have the Toads, and normally you'd think, okay, the Toads are just mindless mushrooms. They're not thinking about anything. But the fact that Princess Peach, a human, not even a toad, came into their kingdom as a baby, and then they raised her, and they all collectively made her their ruler, made her their princess. You have to admit, come on, some of these Toads are simping for Peach. Like, to literally just make this random new creature, like a human, not even related to them, into their leader. Come on, they built a whole ass castle for her, made a stained glass of her. Some of those Toads are simping. And last but not least, we have Yoshi. He's just an Easter egg at the end of the movie, so there's really not anything to go off of here. So he's only been alive probably like some months, considering he's an egg. I'm just gonna put him in the never simp section. There's just no instance where he does, and he hasn't up to this point in his life, I'm sure, unless he's in an egg being like, oh, Princess Peach, what about you? I really don't see that happening. So yeah, that brings us to the end of the list, and we already know this whole video pretty much exists just because of Bowser alone. So the Ultra Simp section, we got Bowser and Wedding Bowser. For the Simp section, we got all of these characters with Mario and Luigi and Toads. For the little bit of a Simp section, we got Toad, Kamek, Diddy Kong, Koopa Troopa. Not a simp, we have Peach, Pauline, Spike, and the never simps, true Sigmas category is Donkey Kong, Cranky Kong, Blue Shell, Lumali, Dry Bones, Penguin King, King Babam, and Yoshi. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, who you think the biggest simp in Super Mario movie is, and what you'd like me to rank next. As always, my name's MVPerry, and I'll see you in the next video.